This thing is fabulous. It's really small. As you see, it can fit right in the palm of your hand. It's about the size of a little Instamatic camera.
Okay.
And it's just, I call it the 1, 2, 3 step. You insert your left index finger like you've already done.
Right.
You just press the on-off switch.
Okay.
And then you take this little lever and you push it to tighten around your finger. And
So that customizes it for people who have smaller fingers or larger fingers,
exactly.
Is that right?
And see where it says too tight, where that's little
So I
red,
should back
you just
off?
back off 1 notch.
Okay.
And press start, and you're off.
Okay.
In about 45 seconds or so, you'll go ahead and get a reading. And you know, this is the future of blood pressure monitoring. I think all the doctors' offices are going to start going to this. The cumbersome blood pressure cuffs that we're used to in a stethoscope. Now I keep one of these in each of my cars. Keep one at home.
Good idea.
It's fabulous, and it's very, very accurate. Like you said, it's from Mark Fitness. They've been around 50 years, and most of you have heard of Mark Fitness. They've been doing blood pressure monitors for about 35 years or so.
I like this feature too. It tells you to hold this mark at your heart level, which a lot of you may not realize. You're supposed to have your arm slightly elevated, right?
You are, and it's nice to, just like we're doing, resting it on a table, because if you're trying to support it, you're using energy, and you might get false readings, you know, with your blood pressure going up.
So it looks like, oh, I'm still doing my
You're
reading.
still doing
I'm
it.
supposed to be quiet, I know, but I have to talk.
Be quiet, I'll do the talking. And you know, the price of it, it's like going out to dinner, less than going out to dinner, and to
Good
have,
point.
you know, to have
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind, and it's great for a gift. I might know it might sound funny to give a gift, but it's the gift of life or love.
Exactly.
I mean, it might sound hokey, but it's true. Think about it. It's, You're telling somebody that you love them, you care about them. And it's not just for elderly people who should get their blood pressure monitored. You know, it's for people every day who, you know, young people, old people. If you come across somebody who's feeling a little woozy, or having somebody over at your house who are not feeling well, you don't have to be a doctor. You just stick this on their finger and let it go, like we'll do to Sean here when you get there.
So your pulse is 62 and the blood pressure 142 over 117. How's that, doctor?
Well, that's a little bit high, but I'll bet you, had he been resting and not moving during the time, it would show it lower. Plus, did you have any coffee today? No.
No, I did.
Maybe you should.
After exercising or after coffee, I mean, doesn't that make you feel better as a doctor if a patient comes in?
I just want to give my patient a hug when they do that. I'm saying, you know, they're taking charge of their health, and everybody should take charge of their health now. Everybody should, and you start with something simple, your vital signs. Blood pressure, pulse, it's simple, it's comfortable, it's efficient, it's very accurate, and like I said, it's very convenient. Not going to a mall, running around, sticking your finger in something. You don't know if people have been playing with the thing, and here you do it in the comfort of your home. You're going to get an accurate reading. You can do it 10 times a day. It doesn't hurt anything. It's not like overdosing on a medication, and you'll get to know what your normal blood pressure is. And we can't say enough about it. We used to think blood pressure is just for elderly people who are sick. It's not that way.
No.
Everybody needs to watch their blood pressure, whether you're healthy or unhealthy. Like you said, perfectly healthy people end up having heart attacks. It's because blood pressure is the silent killer. No more of that. This is going to be in every household, and these things are just going like crazy, but for good reason. And we as doctors just love it. There's so many gadgets that patients buy that they say, oh, I saw this in a magazine, I saw that. And we say, oh, geez, what do they come up with next? But I really wish that everybody would have something like this.
You do endorse this idea, most definitely.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, it's interesting because today my blood pressure is much higher than normal, and I'm wondering why.
Really? Oh, we're talking a mile a minute. That might have something to do with it. No, really. If you're drinking coffee, you're up wandering around, and plus you're not. Normally you'd be sitting down. We should be seated, have your elbow on, and you'd see your blood pressure go down. But that is important. If you hold it at the level of your heart, if you do it right, and the instruction manual tells how to take it, you know how you. Where you should be seated, not talking, be quiet for the 45 seconds, you'll get accurate reading. But you know, when I'm taking mine too, it's showing high too. But when I'm at home doing it, it shows it perfectly every time.
Now, Dr. David, are you back later today with this?
I'm back in the middle of the night. I think like 3 a.m. So stay awake for it. We'll have some fun.
All right, so Dr. David will be back this evening.